When I was a child, I had this dream of being a mother, a healthy one, and one that is able to provide for her children and have some independence and not have to depend on somebody, you know? I'm at a place in my life right now where I have a lot of work to do to get to where I want to really be, but there was a time where everything felt impossible, and now I'm just on the right track to my dreams coming true. My name is Kristen, and I started using drugs when I was about 13 years old. I struggled with drug and alcohol addiction for a little over 10 years. Growing up, I didn't really have a lot of structure. My mom was never really there, and me and my sisters raised ourselves. When I was 18, I started using meth, and when Pamela was born, my mindset was so distorted. When I got pregnant with Kimberly, it got 10 times worse. I was so ashamed of myself, so I just kept using drugs, and it was just such a dark place in my life. After I had Kimberly, she had to be on a bubble CPAP. I was at the hospital with her every day. That's when social services came in, and they were like, you can't leave the hospital unless you have somebody that can sign for you. So I called my kid's grandmother. She was able to sign for her to come home. About 6 months after that, I was called in for my first drug test. I passed with clean pee because it was fake, but they took a hair follicle, and so I finally got caught. And my defects worker said, you have two options. You can either go to rehab or you're gonna lose your children. My peer recovery coach told me about Lightway. When I got there, it was so beautiful. Everybody was very welcoming, and right when I walked in, it was I could really feel the presence of God there. I knew that I could do something different being surrounded by the mentors who had been through it, having that support system, you know what I'm saying? And people to speak truth into my life. If I was believing lies, they were there to tell me this is what is true and this is what the enemy is telling you. I didn't know right from wrong in a way. I was stuck in this dark world, and when I got to Lightway, it was I came to the light, you know? After graduating, I got my GED, got my CNA, and I've been taking my prerequisites for nursing, so that is a really big accomplishment for me. Now, I'm almost 5 years sober, and that was something that when I was there, I saw the other ladies with their 4 years, 5 years, I was wow, that is what I want. Through everything, thinking that a normal life was impossible when I was using and stuff, is possible now for me. Lightway gave me a second chance. When I look in the mirror, I see the person that God always wanted me to be. I know this is who God created me to be, you know? The sober me.